hustle, I trap, I make things happen. I'm the streets captain. Cause the streets talking, I speak the real. Ain't no capping. I hustle, I trap, I make things happen. Really from the best side. I'm really from the west side. You know we don't play right.
You need half up front and the rest on the back end. Everything negotiable, go on and tap in. This game is all about relationships. Any form of abuse can lead to gangs.
I just tuned in to the Jackiie LA show. I got a special guest from the Utah Jazz. I got Danuel House Jr. about to plug in with me today. And we're going to get into a little bit about the NBA. We're going to get into a little bit about him tapping into the music scene. So just hang tight and we're going to bring him in. And yeah, we're going to get straight to it. How you feeling?
Good. How about you? I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to make sure the signal right.
We good. The signal's right. I feel good. I really appreciate you for tuning in with me and tapping in. You have a lot going on recently. Like, you had a lot of good things going on. How are you feeling overall?
I'm feeling real good, blessed. I got an opportunity to do more, so I'm just trying to expand and be more than just a basketball player. Show people that I'm a businessman. Show people that I'm a loving father. Show people that I'm a good brother. That I'm going to be able to share and give back to the community as I grow too.
Okay, so you mentioned that, but you didn't mention your part about the music scene. It's like, I don't think all your fans really know that you dipping in the music scene right now.
Yeah, I'm dibbling and dabbling and just trying to showcase and learn. I'm still in my rookie stages, you know.
Right.
Still trying to learn, surround myself with people, with great people and people that done good things in the industry to put me on a path to be successful, you know what I mean? And the guys that I'm bringing with me.
Right. So as far as like playing basketball, obviously that's your passion, that's your career, that is something you love. Who put you in the studio? How did you end up in the studio and how did you end up recording for the very first time?
All right, so it was a funny story. Me and my older big bro was getting a haircut by
Okay. So Sumo cut your hair.
So yeah, Sumo blind up by Sumo. So he was finishing a song and we was just listening to it. We was just telling him, "Oh, that's hard," and then we was just some lines, just thinking of stuff. Me and my brother was just up in there talking, being silly. We was just laughing, and then Sumo was like, "Hey, that would sound pretty cool if you guys got serious about that." So
Right.
So I was like, "All right, I'll come." Me and my brother looked at each other. I was like, "All right, I'll come." And then we looked at each other. Then Sumo left. He's like, "I know you ain't gonna come." And then we started laughing. I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna come." So 3 weeks went by.
Okay.
3 weeks went by. One of those weeks I had my kids, so I had to put the kids first. You know what I mean? So
right.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. So then after the following week, I ended up going. And then next thing you know, I was up in there trying to create, cook, figure some stuff, pieces together. So I was able to do that.
Did you find it challenging or did you find it like, oh, I can really do this. I can really start doing music?
Man, when I first started, I was like, man, this is challenging. People don't understand. like I give credit to every artist, no matter on what platform you're on. Shout out to every artist out there because like people don't understand. Like let's be real, bluntly honest. Like I'm an honest dude. Like people get jibbed in deals and stuff because we don't do the research necessarily all the way thoroughly. So like just imagine if you gotta write a song to make it catch to people. And it's got to be to others' liking and to others' taste. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's hard to accumulate. You know what I'm saying? So like it's crazy. So shout out to all the people, no matter what level. So shout out to everyone that's out there that's cooking and creating.
Okay, so being like a celebrity, because you play for Utah Jazz. Do you find it more challenging being an athlete, or now that you just like your experience of being like rapping and doing music? Which one do you feel like is harder?
They go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Like you got to think about it. Like look at the role that hip hop is playing with people like A-list celebrities, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like LeBron and all them. When he shout out Drake's and Amigos and all those other guys. You know what I'm saying? So it's just music and ball go hand in hand. We lift weights listening to music. We go to practice listening to music. Get in the car listening to music. Shower to the music. So like,
right.
I think they go hand in hand. And I think they complement each other because it's like when I've been doing ball all my life. Like it's like people really wanted to get to know me. They be like, "What do you do besides play basketball?" And if I was to be like, shoe shop, that's not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a little awkward when I told people I wanted to get into music. They was like, "You're a basketball player. You can't do this. It doesn't look good." But like I told everybody,
you did your thing and it's lit. It's lit. You did your thing. You was in the video like, hey, like, I said, okay. It seems natural to you because you're already performing. So when you're playing ball, it's still the same. You got to put on a performance. You're still performing. So it's just now you actually like vibing and kind of being able to be yourself, because playing basketball is you in the game. You know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Now you're stepping into a whole nother game. So where it's like it kind of come natural for you. You already got the swag. So it's kind of, I don't think it's gonna be hard for you to transition, because sometimes it is hard for people to transition into one lane to another lane when people only know them for one thing. But I feel like the way you looked in that video, if y'all have not seen the video, it's lit out right now. Y'all need to go watch that and check him out in that video. You feel comfortable performing?
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I feel like it's just like basketball. I know the Jacob. I know the goal. I know what I'm here to do. You know what I mean? So I'm focused on the mission and the goals to help the team. It's for the team.
Right.
If it ain't for the house, it ain't for the team. It's a no-go. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I'm just striving, and every time you get on the stage, you get in that zone, like that mode. It's just like hooping. I get in that mode, like, well, I know, like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah. How has your life been since you transferred and got signed with the Jazz? Like, do you feel like it's been a better opportunity? Has life been different? You like your new teammates? Like, how is it even getting on a whole new team with people you don't know? Or did you already have relationships with some of these people outside?
I mean, yeah, Royce is from Houston.
Okay.
Some of the staff for the Jazz is from Houston. So first and foremost, shout out. Houston did give me the big breakthrough. You know what I mean? No disrespect. Like everything went the way it is. It's business. I understand that. That's why there's no hard feelings. With the messing with the Houston-based fans, it's just because they just want to play, or they bored because no one's entertaining them. So I just get on there and entertain them for a little bit, and then I just tease them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but Jazz was a better opportunity. It was I would say a second chance after everything that occurred to me during the bubble. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, with injuries and then like COVID, like how did COVID personally affect you as an NBA player? Because at first nobody could play. It was just a lot. Like, how did it affect you? And then also with the politics about having to be vaccinated to play, like, did it personally affect you at all?
I mean, getting sick personally affect you, of course, but
right.
Not really. I mean, everything we still knew. Like, we knew we had to put on. People were at home. People wanted to watch TV and games. So like, it was more than we did per se to go through everything, and all those measures was to make sure that people at home had something to watch, and people that look forward and love the game of basketball could be able to see it. So we put ourselves at that risk, you know what I'm saying? Because we love the game too. We want to give people shows, play against other players, and better our lives too. This is a job, but then it's passion. It's like it's love for it first. So. Love the hoop. We love the hoop, and then of course, if you're playing good and on a good team and winning, you wanna take care of your family, like with no hesitation. So, like it all play hand in hand, and you just want the best situation when you're coming out, or if you're going through it through the free agent, throughout the whole, you know what I'm saying, the whole little process and everything.
Okay, being like a good NBA player, and shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to Joe Blast. Shout out to everybody that's tapping in, and connecting the dots. I mean, you know, we coast to coast with this. We going coast to coast. You know, we got to give love to everybody that is putting the dots together and opening those doors for us. What was I gonna say? So I was like joining a new team. Like when you join a new team and you're already like a good NBA player, do you feel like they teach you new things like to apply to their program, or it's kind of like you're going in, they know you good, they just put you back into the same position that you already know how to play, or are they trying to like reprogram you to their program?
Oh no, they program you to their ways, teach you their scheme of things and everything. So everything is going according to how it's supposed to, according to the organization. Like this organization may stress we want to get to the basket. This organization may stress
right.
Or threes. This organization may stress shoot the best open shot. So like different organizations map out different plans and scopes. It's just like you. This artist do this artist do that.
Yeah.
That's how it be for the basketball, where everybody's trying to find a formula to get to the hardware. You know what I mean? So the transition has been smooth over here because everything is kind of similar to my first original coach in Houston. So
okay.
I'm kind of getting accustomed to it. Certain things may have different terminology and different wording, but it means the same thing. So I've been blessed and fortunate enough for that part.
Okay. That's a blessing. What is like your day-to-day life with, and how, like, as far as you practicing and eating? Because, you know, a lot of people out there like that they're not athletes or they're not in entertainment. They don't know how important it is to really take care of yourself and be healthy. So if you can tell us like 3 major things that you recommend to everybody out there that's watching this and just in general worldwide, 3 things that's important to take care of to be successful and stay on top of your game.
I would say you gotta eat, of course. Gotta eat, but during the eating, I understand that you're gonna have like your days where you cheat and stuff. Just make sure you make you some healthy choices up there. Everybody's body is different, so it's according to your health diet and your body type. So whatever your body type is, do what's best for you. Always do what's best for you and choose the best plan. A lot of water, and even if you don't lift heavy, do exercise or run a lot of miles, just get outside and get you some sunlight and just walk, breathe, get you some fresh air because it's refreshing for the mental.
Right. Do you meditate?
Yeah.
Okay, so you meditate, so you tapped into a whole nother different level. Like, do you think meditating is very important in today's times, or just even being in entertainment, playing sports, rapping, dancing, whatever? Do you recommend meditation?
I feel like meditation is really thorough in life because you just want to think about your next move, like deeply.
Right.
Like, do I really want to do this next move? Okay. And if I do this, am I really going to go all out? Or am I going to half step? Or am I going to go 75? Or I see myself going somewhere with it, but I really don't.
Right.
Meditation really helps you focus, and then you'll really get the answer that you're really searching for besides prayer. You know what I mean? You got to take upstairs and then, you know what I'm saying, meditate, lock in.
I heard prayer is when you ask, and meditation is when he gives you the answer. True. Do you ever hear that saying? Like they kind of say that when you are in the process of meditating. What is something that you first do right before a game? Like right before you about to go on the court, what is something that you have to have or you have to do?
No, I just lock in. I give myself a few minutes to think about the objective and the goal. Think about the team, and then just allow myself. Let's go out here and get right.
That's dope. So what's new for you? Because I know a lot of people did just join and they're not familiar of you being an artist. Are you working on any more projects, or is that the only single that you guys just put out?
I got a couple of things I'm working on up the sleeve of mine. You know, since I've been transitioning over and focusing and trying to lock this down now, I can really find time and really open up my mind and put everything to wax and on paper or on document. So I got a few things that's potentially coming out real soon. So you'll have to probably talk to Joe Blast about that.
I gotta talk to Joe because you know what? I can feel it. You know, I feel like I can feel a little something. You might be doing a little something. We ain't gonna tell it, but we're gonna do something exclusive in person where we can really just let it out, because I'm gonna get all the exclusives with you. But when you're playing with the 3 seasons that you played with the Rockets and being in the NBA for like the first time, like what would you say was the most valuable lesson you learned playing with the Rockets?
The most valuable thing I learned playing with the Rockets was not to be afraid of anything. You gotta have when you're doing it, and you gotta do it the Estonian way, which I was born in it. So everything with courage. Be bold. Be brave when you're doing it.
Be bold. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that in everything that you do. In everything that you do. If not basketball, if not music, or not being a business owner or a father, what else would you be doing?
All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to Apple. All right, so I got a dog kennel business.
Okay.
I'm starting it up. I'm getting my dogs up. I got some good bloodlines that I think that's gonna hit the scene once I get everything lined up and in place. That it will spike the game, because I'm gonna have some crazy pups that's probably gonna be in the mix.
Okay. You know what's crazy is people probably wouldn't even know that your hands is in multiple things than just playing basketball. Like, how important, because it's so many people that's growing up, they either want to be basketball players, they want to be teachers, actors, whatever it is that they want to do. Can you tell everybody out there why it's important to have more than one avenues and streams of revenue coming in?
It's important to have more than one or more avenue, because I mean, you look at it. You look at all the people that in touch like millions of dollars or accumulated things through their family things. So they have their hands in everything. Right. When I say everything. So if they have their hands in everything and they get money from it and it adds more to your bank account, I thought about it like, why not do it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to eat. Everybody want to buy things. Everybody want to take trips. We are. I'm not saying be greedy. You know what I'm saying? Because the root of all evil is the love of money. But it's how you use the money, because we down here in essential.
Manage to balance all of this. Like how? Like I want to know, because you like then listed like at least 5 things, plus being a father on top of that, and plus being a star. Like you're an NBA star. So like, how do you balance all of these things at once?
Humble. I know where I started from. And I know a lot of people say they know what the bottom look like. Like me and my family kind of know what the bottom really look like. I don't want to go back. And the only way not going back is the hard work, staying grounded. You know what I mean? So I just try to lock myself into my work and being the best father I can, and giving my kids the energy that they need. I applaud the ball father. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sell your kids in anything that they doing, so you can let them know that, hey, people may say that you can't do it, but you can do this. You my son, I know this. Your daddy couldn't do it because I wasn't locked in, but I got your back. Don't worry about this. You know what I mean? So it's just ways. It's ways that you can impact. You can impact and use your time. So I just think about, instead of just being so tired or complaining about the time, let's put the time into motion to where things is good, so it can benefit my kids when they get older too. Everything, the bar gonna stop for me one day. Right. And that's just being realistically, you know what I mean? It stopped for my dad, and my dad was playing for years. So it's about expanding yourself, networking.
You were just speaking on like networking and stuff like that.
Yeah, networking. It's about networking. You spend your time networking, like improvising, breaking things down. Like, networking teaches you how to use your time wisely. You know, business is closed after 5. Yeah. You'll get everything you need from 8 to 5 out of it. And then after that, course, the business shut down. So the business is closed. The business is done. So now you gotta go home and focus on the kids. The kids ain't do nothing to you throughout the duration of the day. You gotta get them a honey. Boom. Once you do that, you got the dogs in the back. Boom. You got the dogs. They didn't do nothing to you too. You gotta so you gotta get them a honey. Boom. You can't have stuff. And then now when you come back now, when I sit down, decompress, now I can think about stuff and write. Now it's like, all right, I gotta write. But now I got a lot of things to write, talk about, because I've done a lot of things throughout the duration of my day, networking, using my time. So if you network, use that time in the right manner, you can have a lot of things and a lot of different avenues that may potentially open up for you.
Woo! It's the power of networking. I tell people that all the time. Like, you never know who you can talk to, and just like in the blink of an eye, your life can change. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like for anybody that's upcoming in this life or this game, you need to network. There's power in networking. Like, you have to network. Even for you, you're already there, and you still networking. You still going. Do you feel like it never stops?
It don't stop until I'm completely out the game and say, all right, I got enough. I don't need more.
Do you feel like your success can reach a limit, even though it's like it doesn't stop, but like, where is it? How high are you going? Like, where do you see yourself after basketball?
To be honest with you, with the stuff that I feel like we got brewing up, and in the process, I feel like music is gonna take it up to another level.
Okay.
So, but I'm still gonna micromanage it to keep it to where I feel like I don't want the ceiling to be so high, so out of control that I can't control it, to finally close the latch in case it's cold. You know what I mean? So I really don't know, but my expectations is super high. Like, I want to get stuff done. I want to achieve the impossible, because people think that because I'm a basketball player that I can't do other stuff. Or you can't do that. Like, that's cap. Like, if people can have two jobs, why can't I?
Exactly. What do you think is the number one stereotype as a Black athlete?
All basketball players want to be rappers.
Wait, well, are you making it a statistic now because you're rapping?
Yeah, our basketball players want to be rappers. No,
you really think that's true?
Nah. We just respect art. We respect other work, because what we do in work. You know what I mean? So, to be honest with you, I really don't know.
So since you're breaking into the music scene, what are some artists that you would like to collaborate with? Because you already have relationships with a lot of other bigger people. So, like, what is 2 artists or maybe 3 artists that you want to like collab with?
I mean, I really haven't got to that point yet, because I'm still, like I said earlier, I'm still working on myself. But if I was to do a feature, I love Big Scar. Big Scar,
okay.
Yeah. They are hard to me. You know what I mean? So they are hard to me.
You ain't just started using that video called "It's Lit." It's lit. It's lit. And for everybody that's coming in, make sure y'all check out "It's Lit" right now. It's out, starring Danuel House Jr. And Sumo, and I think what was the other artist that was on there?
For the House Lou.
For the House Lou. How is it working with the label? Yeah.
No, it's fun. It's fun. Like, it's like, you gotta think about it. I'm used to hearing the bar squeak, the terminology, to go in here to hearing the different terminology, hearing beats, melodies, keys play, the saxophone flutes, or it's playing in the back of the beat or something. So like, it's fun, and then you actually get to decompress. Like, I actually get to be myself. Like, there ain't no putting on or nothing. Like, I'm not saying I don't be myself going in other places. I'm myself regardless. But like, around the group that I'm working with the label, like you said, it just makes everything comfortable. It's comfortable to be myself.
Do you think this is a whole nother side of you that nobody's ever seen?
Yeah.
Feedback like that you've been getting back, like from your family, your friends, and just your peers.
Man, people got mad at me. People got mad
Why?
like people got mad at me like you're a basketball player. You don't need to do this.
Did that discourage you any bit?
Why put myself in a box listening to others?
Right. And now they seen you when you dropped the video. What was your feedback when you did drop the video? Was people like giving you props, like, damn, he did it anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or was they still hating?
Yeah, it was some of that, and then once people saw it, they was like, oh, you actually look like
You look like a rapper. I'm saying, I wish I could put the link in the bio. You guys need to watch this video and see him in this video with that girl on, how he was just flowing. This is the dance that I'm always doing when I see him.
Yeah.
He was getting it. Like, I wouldn't have known. If I didn't know you as an athlete, I would think that you were a rapper. How you looked in that video. Like, you fit the character.
All the jury.
Yeah, you had the jury on you, so it was easy for you. It didn't seem like it was any hard. Before we wrap it up and we get up out of here, what is your ultimate message that you want to convey to your fans and your viewers and your listeners?
Man, I hope that the music that this label is providing to you is something that you can vibe to, tune to, ride to, confess your love to, everything. You know what I'm saying? I hope that you just open your mind and expand it and look at the art for the art, not looking at it because I'm a basketball player. Because my job as an artist on the artistry side is to give you the unexpected and a little bit of the expected. So that plays a part into saying certain things and certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like don't take it intentional. Like my stuff, a lot of my stuff probably have a lot of life lessons or things that a lot of my stuff has a lot to do with me, stuff that happened to me. So basically, I hope that when we share our stories and experiences and our good times and bad times, that you enjoy it and that it be useful for you. And it's for the team, though. It's lit. If it ain't for the house, it ain't for the team. And if it is for the house, it's for the team, though.
Okay, it's lit out right now. I'm gonna go ahead and vibe that. But before I leave, I need a drop from you. I need you to tell everybody who you are and that you tapped in with your girl Jackiie LA.
It's Danuel House Jr. for the Utah Jazz, pound 25. It is Jackiie LA for the house, for the team, though. It's lit.
It's lit. Y'all go ahead and vibe out to It's Lit before I get up out of here. Thank you for your time. It's your girl Jackiie LA. Y'all just tapped into my IG Live interviews. We back with the Jackiie LA show. And yeah, stay tuned. Check out It's Lit with my boy Danuel House Jr. from the Utah Jazz, baby.
Appreciate you for having me. Thank you.
Hey, it's lit. All right, I'll tap in with you later. Stay tuned. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in with me. It was a vibe. I appreciate it all, y'all. Make sure y'all go check out his song, It's Lit, out now. And also, make sure y'all check out him playing on the court. You know what I'm saying? He got a little good hand. But yeah, it's your girl Jackiie LA. I'm out. Later.
I hustle, I trap, I make things happen. I'm the streets captain. Cause the streets talking, I speak the real. Ain't no capping. I hustle, I trap, I make things happen. Really from the best side. I'm really from the west side. You know we don't play right.
We need half up front and the rest on the back end. Everything negotiable, go on and tap in. This game is all about relationships, any form of abuse.